This is a story about a normal girl who had a special power. She didn't know if she had gotten this power because of her normalcy or in spite of it, but this girl was invisible. Not invisible like superheroes are invisible, at least she could see herself when she looked in the mirror. This girl was invisible in the way that she usually went unnoticed. She couldn't help it. It wasn't something she had ever asked for. It had always been that way. It didn't help that she thought she was as plain as it was humanly possible. She had brown hair and brown eyes, and she dressed in a way that never made her stand out. Her mother had married a man with the most common surname, and they'd given her the most popular baby name the year she'd been born. She used to wear braces as a child, but even that trace of difference had been removed when the dentist had decided her teeth had become passable. She had once attempted to oppose this normalcy by starting the habit of wearing funny socks, but it didn't really make a difference. Her invisibility didn't bother her too much. There were a lot of benefits that came with it. She could always sneak snacks in her bag when she went to the movie theater, and once she was even able to watch 3 movies in a row without paying. She could always sit outside of cafes without having to pay for food, and she was never asked to leave. She could stare at all the interesting-looking people she found in the street, and they never noticed or thought it was weird. However, there were also bad things that came with her unsolicited invisibility. Despite her common name, her teachers never remembered who she was. It always took her a long time to get noticed when trying to get bread at the bakery, and a lot of people skipped ahead of her in lines. And a lot of times, in restaurants, waiters never realized she was waiting to order food. The worst thing, though, was the fact that sometimes she just wished she could stand out a little bit more, and her invisibility made her lonely. Sometimes she wished she would get noticed.
Hey, I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I know this is really weird. I don't usually do this, but I've seen you sit here every day and I thought that maybe I could say hi.